Good morning, everybody. A very good morning to you all, and I hope you are doing well. Please, can someone confirm if you can see me and answer? Good morning, everybody. A very good morning to you all. Please, can someone confirm if you are able to see the live cast? Please confirm. Akshay, if you can confirm that we are live and running, please. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, we shall wait for 1 or 2 minutes and then we can start. Hey, Akshay, please can you confirm if you I have a new video setup, so it's okay. Yeah, give a thumbs up. Yeah, okay, good. So welcome everybody. We already have 5 people online. We will start in round about 2 minutes. But as you see, the topic today is automating SSL provisioning using Cert. So we will wait for a couple of more minutes. And until now, we are waiting only for two more people to subscribe, and we will hit 800. Yay! So yes, thank you very much for everybody who's subscribing to the channel. This channel, as I mentioned, will always be free, and this is where we can learn about Docker technologies, Kubernetes, and automating, and in the long run, on-site reliability engineering and platform engineering. Today's topic is an effort from myself and Akshay, who have been working on this for some time to allow people to automate the HTTPS certification using something called Cert, which is an excellent tool by Nasbol. So we will be doing this in an automated way, and we will wait for 1 more minute before people join. For all people who are joined in, uh, um, please say hello and everything so that we can know that the energy is good and we are doing quite well. So if we can do that, that would be great. Say hello, or Guru, or Akshay, or Agile Guru, or something like that, to make sure that I can see that you are online and engaged. Please, if you can do that, that would be really helpful. And if possible, if you are seeing this and you are logged into my LinkedIn channel, connected, I have posted. You can share that one so that other people can benefit. Looks like we have hit 799. I think we are there. Oh, we are only 798. Let's see how many we have got. 799, Akshay. We are waiting for one more. Let's see in the next 1 minute or so if we get 800. I think we have got it. Have we? No, not yet. So we will wait for 1 more minute before we can hit it. Anyone who becomes our 800 subscriber will get a surprise link in. So please, yes. Come on. I want one more person, one more energy, and 1 more minute. So come on, guys. Share it with your friends and everyone. And we should be on and running. Okay. I think we have to wait for some time, but that's okay. I will start. For people who are online, if we can say hello or something so that I can understand if everything. And Akshay, I'm watching you on the other video. So if you let me know if you have any questions, you can let me know and I'll unmute you. Dheeraj, thank you very much for joining. I will be taking your calls a little bit later, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Uh, right. So let's start. Now, what is today's topic? As I mentioned, before I do that, my name is Gurumurthy Raghupati, but people call me Guru. I am based out of a small city called London, which is in UK. But I am an Indian, and I have only 22 years of IT experience, mostly on application development, infrastructure engineering. And today's topic is a topic which is very much conforms to site reliability engineering and DevOps mindset, which is about automating SSL installation and all things. Right? So let's start. Now, what is today's agenda? Today's agenda is why SSL management, and what is SSL management and why it is a pain. Now, there are a lot of things. For example, you need to get SSL and HTTPS and provisioning, but all this is a painful if it's done manually. If we take it the other way around, if we automate this one, how are we going to do that? We're going to do something called an ingress and a cert controller and update the domain address with the correct IP address and deploy the application and ingress. And also, if you have any doubts or any questions, please put this on the chat, the YouTube chat, and Akshay will note down the question, and we will invite you the to the live channel, and we will discuss over there. But that recording will be taken out, so that once the demo is finished, we will shut down the presentation, and it will be only live chat on Google Meet, the link which has been provided. So I hope this is clear. Yes, Akshay? Okay, all clear? If you can give me a thumbs up, because I have put you on mute. Yeah, all good? Okay, now why SSL is a pain? Now, there are two perspectives. One perspective is the provisioning, like how to get an SSL certificate and all. In a normal traditional process, you need to create a CSR, send it to the vendor, get the certificate and remember it has some sensitive information. So the best thing to do is, once you get the certification, from an infrastructure perspective, you have to store it in a secure place. You cannot keep on your laptop, because SSL belongs to a company and the domain. It may have keys, and if it falls into wrong places, they may be middle man in the middle problem. So you need to make sure that you do it properly. Then imagine if you have lots of many of website, then you have to install it on all servers, which is always a pain. And remember that SSL certificate expire. Let's say if you bought the certificate for 1 year and somebody forgot about the renewal dates, and what happens when the certificate expires? You get this nasty error. Whoops. And if you get that one, you'll think, oh, somebody's intercepting my sensitive information, my credit card information, and all those things. So we don't want to do that. So ensure that you renewal properly. Now, manually doing this is a waste of time and also waste of energy. So what we're going to do is automate this process. Now, normally there are lots of companies which give you SSL certificates, like VeriSign and lots of things, but we're going to use a free and scalable SSL provider called Let's Encrypt. If you go to let'sencrypt.org, they will do it for you. How to implement it? Now, you can implement it using different ways. One is called CLI, one is called DNS and web server authentication, and they provide such a certificate for single and wildcards. For example, if it's a single domain called agileguru.org or star.agileguru.org, which will include blah, blah, blah. Now, how do you consume that? Now, once you have got the certificate, once you install it on your infrastructure, it is supported by all browsers and all OS. Now, you may be asking why OS? Because for client certificates, if it's required to be, for mutual MTLS or mutual authentication. And it is always free and it is scalable. There are like 200 million requests which comes into Let's Encrypt, and everyone gets it for free. And the good thing is, if you follow some standards, either DNS authentication or web server authentication, you don't need to pay money. You set it and it will automatically install it for you. Right. Today's demo, we will be doing the web server plugin. Now, what happens is here is we will install something called a Let's Encrypt client, which will then send some scented key to the Let's Encrypt server called Acme, which will then ask you to set something and it will provide back, and automatically it will provide the certificate. All this is transparent to you and it will only apply on the server side. Nothing happens on your browser, nothing. So the client certificate and the HTTPS private key and public key, all this is happening on the cluster side. So you don't have to maintain anything whatsoever. And all this is renewed automatically 1 month before it expires. So for today's demo, do you have any questions, Akshay, on the chat? Just hold on. Let me. Do you have any chat? Do you have any question?
No, not right now.
Not right now. Okay, thank you very much. Right. So let's go on with the demo because I've been talking too much, I think. So let's go on with the demo. So let me quit this one and go to and all this code, if you want, we can share it with you. We'll only fine you $200 for being late, and once you will send the invoice, next time we'll make sure that you come on time. So for today's demo, there are some assumptions. One of the assumption is you have to be on a Kubernetes cluster. And so if you look at the thing, your assumptions are that your application is installed on a K8s cluster. This can be anything, doesn't have to be GKE or AWS. It can be on-prem as well, as long as there is public access. Okay. And you manage your own domain for the site. And I use GoDaddy, and this is what I'm going to do to manage my DNSs today. Right? So Agile Guru, I'm going to you have to have your own domain. How to buy a domain and do everything, you have to find out. Okay? And your application is public. This is very main, because if your application is not public, Let's Encrypt will not be able to hit it, and then you will not be able to do it. And one of the prerequisite is Helm tool. The good thing is, if you're using GCP, you don't have to worry about it. Once you open the shell, it's already installed for you. So to check, you do Helm repo list. Let's see if something is installed. Oops, nothing is installed. Oh, what should I do then? Go to the editor, and the first step is to install the Nginx controller, which will install also a load balancer. Okay, so this has been added, which is good. So the next command to do is install the SSL provider, or what we call Napsul's interceptor. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do Helm repo update. And you see, both of them are available. Everything is good. And shall we start with the next steps? Yes, Akshay?
Yes.
Okay, good. Till now, clear, everybody? If that is not clear, please put in the channel and I'll let you know. So first we're going to do is Helm install the Nginx controller, which will then install a load balancer. What I'm going to do is open console to show that I have not installed anything before. You may be asking, oh, how does this work? So if you see, there is no load balancer here. Yeah, so we're going to go there and open the terminal and install the Nginx controller, which should work straight away. Okay, looks like, and by the way, this may take some time. So let's see, and then okay, come on, install it home. This will take 1 minute or so to install. And why, you may be asking, why does it take so much time? because it creates a load balancer. If you see, a load balancer is being created here, and this takes a bit of time because Google or whoever is your thing is to provide. And the good thing is we already have an IP. Yay! So we can hit this IP address, but you will get a crap one, which of course, what you're going to do is hit the HTTP URL and you will get nothing. Yeah, see, at least Nginx is installed because that is our controller. So our first test is success. For that, everyone give a clap. Yeah. Right. The next step is open the editor and install this one. Now in this command, you will see there are some parameters. The only parameter you have to change is the Acme email address, which is WebTech Guru. In my case, you can change it to yours. So we will do that. So open the terminal and then install this one. So let's see if this installs. Okay. I think we didn't do that. So kubectl create ns kcert. Why? kubect.
QCTL.
Yeah, my mistake. Sorry, sir. गलती हो गई. ठीक है. Okay. And then let's see if this works. I think it will work. Yes. Looks like. So kubectl get pods minus n kcert. Minus kubectl. Why? I think I need to get a better keyboard. Yeah, it is running. And now, okay, anyone, let's ask a question. Yes? What is the IP address I should point my domain to then? Any idea? If anyone gives the right answer on the thing, I will buy them a t-shirt 2 years later when I get 10,000 people. What should be the IP address of my kcert domain now? How do I find out? Come on, guys. Yeah, Hashmi, go ahead. I think Hashmi is trying to answer. Is it the case? No? Okay, don't worry about it. The answer is you can get it from kubectl get svc command. And the IP address is this one, which is 35.224.192.146, or from the load balancer, which is the same. So from the load balancer front-end IP, you can get the IP address. So what we're going to do is copy this IP address and go to DNS management and edit and paste it. Don't put HTTP and all, only the IP address is required. Now this DNS entry takes around about 2 minutes to do, right? So in the meantime, what we will do, according to the notes, is to deploy the application, app and the ingress. Yes, so we will do that. Now, the domain which I am hosting this is called kcert.agileguru.org. For your domain, you have to change the things. So we'll go and open and do kubectl create -f. What was the command? Let's read B. Oops. Open with editor. Okay, kubectl apply. Yeah, correct. Apply kubectl. Create also will do, but we'll do apply, which is a standard thing. apply -f app.yaml. I think my L is gone. Okay. Okay, which is cool. So kubectl tell get pods. I think my demo application is running. So now the only thing I need to do is run the controller, which is here. So apply ingress. So let's do that. Cube ctl create -f ingress.yaml. Yeah, Saurabh and Gautam are perfect. They're saying put in the IP address of the load balancer, which is perfect. So let's create the ingress.yaml and see if it works. And if it doesn't work, it's all Akshay's fault. Yes? Because he didn't get mentored properly. Uh-oh, looks like we have a problem. So just give me 1 minute. I don't know why this is not working. Just give me 1 minute. Let me see. Why this is not working? Because of some changes. Yes, I have to do something. I have to execute this command and then do it again. So let's say if I can create it again, and it is created. There is a small bug in the Nginx controller. You have to delete the validation webhook control configuration, which I have done. Now, Akshay, can you do me a favor?
Yes.
If you can hit agile kcert dot agileguru.org for me. Oh, it's not happening. This may take, but if you see, we have got a brand new certificate automatically provisioned, and it was provisioned just now. So everyone can hit kcert.agileguru.org and see if it works. So our demo was successful and we completed it in 23 minutes or 20 minutes. So how easy it is. But there are some assumptions that your application has to be public and your cluster should have access to the internet via an ad gateway or directly. And that's it. And you should have proper permissions to install Helm charts. And once you do that, a basic knowledge of Kubernetes, of course, is needed. And you should be up and running. I will share this source code. Yes. And somebody is saying that it's working. So everything is up and running. So now from a perspective, the demo is over. Now starts the Q&A session, which will not be live. So I'm closing this session and we will have a live chat on the chat window, the one which I provided. I'm going to provide it again and for people to come online and think. I will be able to share the screen and talk to you. So don't worry about it. So thank you very much for joining the session, everybody. It was really a pleasure. And I hope this was interesting and also learning how to manage your SSL certificate. Once you do that, I can then have infinite number of chats with Akshay and other people and don't worry about SSL certifications at all. So yes, and that's all it is. So thank you very much, guys. I am going to continue on the channel. Please log on to the Google Meet link which I have sent. So thank you very much and